It is time to monetize your big idea. Join us on the 29th to the 31st of August in Hollywood. Become a leader in your category. Change the rules of the game. Change your struggles into confidence, your abilities into possibilities, your challenges into opportunities. Change the things you don't like. All you need is within you. It is time to monetize your big idea. Connect with your ideal clients, attract media attention, share your passion, speak on stage, walk the red carpet on the 29th to the 31st of August in Hollywood. Be the masterpiece. Get your ticket today at www.SpeakonRadio.com. Be seen, be heard, be present. Wow. Now, when we talk about the forever young, we have just had a live living example of forever young. We now have our forever young princess, correct, Marina?
We have the forever young princess of our hearts. Thank you, Louise, and wherever you are, whatever you do, I love you forever. And everybody out there listening, we have thousands of messages. I don't know whom to answer first. It's just amazing to see that it's possible, to see the proof that being forever young, it's available to you. You could stay forever young.
And you know, Marina, you know the most amazing thing is because I wanted her to stay. I wanted Louise to stay. Louise, if you're listening, I don't know, you're a busy lady. If you're listening, I wanted you to stay for the whole show and even extend because I could not write fast enough. You are deep. You're profound. And you know what, Marina? She likes to laugh. They joke about everything. You know what? I say to people, I face everything with a smile. Right? We're like forever giggling, like little girls. And to hear Louise basically, even during like the worst times, they laughed about everything, right? And one would be like, really?
I'm not on that list. I'm not on that list.
I'm up on that list. I'll be joking about it. And, you know, we talked about the foods, the sugars, and all the amazing things to avoid. But I believe that the greatest remedy and the greatest thing you can slap on yourself is called a smile. A smile has to be a forever young, eternal medicine. And Louise, I just loved everything that you said, things which are so profound. And for me, it's this, right? So we've just heard Louise. I'm looking forward to meeting Louise in person on the 29th to the 31st of August in LA. And you need to be there. It's one thing to hear someone on radio and say, oh, yeah, I had, but to see them in person and to get a gift from her, because I know she'll be giving gifts. She's a giver. She's working at her age. She has a band. And it's not to put money in a bank account. It's to help children. It's to help somebody else. And she said something that she about working with integrity. And it's not about becoming the big shot. It's not about amassing the millions. It's you're doing good for other people. And that's what this platform is about. And that's why she came on board. And if you want to meet her in person, go to the academyofsignificance.com or SpeakonRadio.com and get your ticket and you will meet her in person. She said, please, if you see me, don't pass me. Say hello. How many famous people say that? Marina? I'm like,
well, I know another princess, which is right now in England, and she says that. She says exactly the same. And to me, she is the legacy for a wonderful world. Annie, how are you today? Hello, Annie? Annie Newman, can you hear me?
Should be on mute. Okay, while you look for Annie.
Annie Newman? Hello?
Okay, I'll let you connect with her while I go on about one of the most profound things that I have heard today. And it's a definition of who we are. The ocean that is being... Oh, wow. I'll have to come back because I think we've got Annie on the line.
Hello, Annie Newman. Welcome to our show, Be Forever Young. I'm learning from Liz Harrison to be forever young, and she is the forever young princess. You just declare it.
It's been years since I've spoken to you.
Yes, and we are talking today about lifestyle choices.
And that was a lovely interview by Louise Harrison. Really, really lovely.
Oh,
she's just amazing. She's just incredible force of nature, and she inspires so many people around the world. And it's just the proof that once you found that place of abundance in your heart, it's just a matter of giving that away for you to stay forever young. And I know you found your own passion, your own gift, and you've been always, all your life, very passionate about sharing your own gift and sharing that to the world. And tell us more, Annie, what is that brought you to where you are? What influence, what significant influences are in your life that brought you to where you are right now?
Yeah, I think I was a bit of a rebel. A rebel.
You're listening to too much Beatles, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I came to Britain from Malaya when I was 11. I was thrown into a boarding school, and it was a very tough period of my life. And I knew that I noticed that I was different because I was not English. I was a Chinese girl from Malaysia. So yeah, it was a really lonely time. And I suppose I've always been a bit of a rebel. And when I grew up, I wanted to be, not a lawyer, not a dentist. Have you read the book I think it's called Tiger Mums? I think Tiger Mums
yes.
or something like that. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Yes. Or I think Oriental parents are very, they're very ambitious with their children because they wanted the best. And I think in hindsight, I think in hindsight, when I'm having a difficult day, I think I should have listened to my mom. But all in all, I'm so happy. I feel happy. Yes. Yeah. So I became an artist. I just fell into it, I suppose. I mean, I used to love art, but wasn't allowed to do it. So when I got married, that gave me my freedom to do what I wanted to do. And so me and my husband, we live on a boat.
That's such a beautiful thing to say, Annie Newman. And I know you and Paul, you are an amazing couple, and you are, to me, you are the secret formula to happiness. Because I never heard anyone saying that when I got married, I gained my freedom. I never heard that before, ever in my entire life. And I listened to so many people. This is the first. So the secret to being forever young is being in a relationship where you are free to be yourself.
I get what you, I do understand what you mean. I mean, the thing is that I think life is very strange. You have a lot of hurdles to go through. And when I think back, yes, Paul did give me a lot of freedom to be myself. Just to be yourself is really good. And so many of us are, sort of where we have to pretend to be someone else. We have to look pretty for the husband, the boyfriend, whatever. But I don't actually have to look pretty for anyone, If I want to look pretty, I can look pretty for myself.
But you are beautiful inside. You are such a wonderful person. You remember I was keep telling you how wonderful you are. You're looking at me as if I was an alien or something. And I still believe the same thing. And the more I know you, the more I love you. You got this abundance about your emotions, and you are such a giver. You are helping everyone. You are hosting parties on your boat, and everybody's enjoying. And many times I'm thinking, how can you give so much? But you are a believer. You are passionate about art, and I wanted to see what is next in your life. To ask you what's based on your background, on your life experiences. What is the vision for what's happening right now? What is in your mind?
Yeah, sure. So basically, I did end up with a law degree from, London University. And I made my mom happy. and I pursued a career. Yeah, I did. I did pursue a career in interiors. So I did a lot of interior finishing, which means art on the walls, like murals, paint effects, like gold leaf, silver leaf. Actually, actually ended up working for Victoria and David 7 months, and they gave me a really good reference. Dennis Bergkamp, University of Cambridge, and all that sort of stuff. And I see you, oh gosh, up and down the ladder and all this. So 2 years ago, I met you, Marina, and you've been a really great help in my life. You said, Annie, you must write a book. You must write a book. So I thought, what can I write? Because obviously, it was hard to write, about Annie Newman limited edition. So I went and I thought and I thought. So in the end, I mean, I'm really passionate about motivation, about leadership. That's something I never had in my life. I mean, I never had my parents, they weren't around. And I thought, yeah, I'd like to use these skills, the drawing skills I have, and maybe do a series of storybooks for children based on leadership. And I've done a lot of research into leaders, and I've met a lot of.
Oh, breaking news, Annie! You are music to my ears. This is breaking news. I'm so excited and so proud of you, Annie. You came such a long way. So tell us more.
Yeah. Well, I actually, I mean, that's my passion. I'm a member of Audible. I've read so many motivational books, books on leadership, the whole lot of them, Think and Grow Rich and all sorts. And, 22 books by Marina Nanny, Away from Home. Have you written 25 or 30 now, haven't you?
32, but I'm very, very excited to write a book about your next book. So that will be book number 33. It's something I'm writing about Louise Harrison. I'm writing a book about her book. And I promise the next one is about yours. What about that? Is that a good deal?
Fantastic. Oh, that's lovely. I mean, that's amazing. And, well done to you ladies. So the last person I listened to was Ty Lopez, and I thought he was very inspirational. I mean, he was saying, we are like organic through times, and I thought that's so real, And he mentioned something like, what is it about a good life? He says, do you lack humility? Do you lack focus? Do you lack stimulation? And he actually said, try and errors. They're very, very, dangerous, because